please make some noise for Andy Hudak.
Yay, another white guy. All right, how's everyone doing? Good? Great. So I am here with a bit of an agenda tonight, and that is to talk to you about free speech. It's a wonderful thing, but it's under attack right now. There's a group out there trying to get the N-word taken out of Huckleberry Finn. Anybody heard about this? Yeah, they're trying to get it changed to slave. You can't do that. You can't just change a book because you don't fucking like it. If that were the case, my high school yearbook would look way the fuck different. Show up to my reunion and be like, I don't remember him doing all that shit. Andy Horsecock Hudak. Most likely to everything. This version was just less offensive to me. The thing about it was Mark Twain was not making a racist comment. He was just commenting on this culture at the time. But could you imagine the conversation with his publicist? Like, Mark, hey, how you doing? No, it's a phone. Don't worry. It hasn't been invented yet. Listen, we just called to... Just a suit. He wants to know what I'm wearing. I don't... All right. Listen, just love the book. Love it. This Huckleberry Kid is adorable. Just one tiny bone of contention, and it's about Jim. Huh? Jim? You mean nigger Jim? Yeah, that's the one. Kind of thinking this one might come back to bite you in about like 130 years. What? That's what they call them. No, we get it. Trust us, we get it. We're cool. But we were thinking you might want to change it. We had some suggestions. There was Jim who steals a bunch of shit. Will the defendant please rise, Jim? Or Ted. Nigger Ted? That's slave Ted, maybe. You know. But it's free speech. Back in 1961, Lenny Bruce got arrested on stage for public indecency because he said cocksucker. It's 2011, and I can call this guy a cunt, and the worst thing he can do is prove me right. I'm not saying you're a cunt. I'm not. You could be a very nice guy, but you have potential. And my mom always taught me to live up to my potential. But free speech also protects you from the shit you don't want to hear, like anything coming out of Sarah Palin's mouth. I'm a maverick. No, you're retarded. I can see Russia from my house. Bitch, you couldn't find Russia on a map. Go back to coloring. You know, a couple weeks ago, if you did a Google search for the term blood libel, you would have got a Wikipedia link. If you do that right now, you get a picture of her face. I'm really hoping she says fatal moose hunting accident next. I'm just jealous because one day I really wanted to write a #1 bestseller about how I quit the PTA so I could become governor of a state that nobody really gives a shit about. I quit that and ruined John McCain's chance of becoming president and get a reality show and how I really should have gotten an abortion. But it just goes to show you that with like no political experience and absolutely no knowledge, you too can get a job working for Fox News. She's gonna run for president next year. She could win. Fucked up is that? She does. I'm brushing up on my Canadian accent and getting the fuck out of here. Speaking of things that don't need to exist, fuck Glenn Beck. Just gonna throw that one out there. Glenn Beck actually said, I'm so tired of 9/11 victim families. Anytime they're on TV, I'm like, shut up, quit whining. Finally, someone had the courage to say what no one was thinking. You Mormon Tea Party having fuck. It's like someone found a doom prophesizing hobo in an alley, shaved him down, shot him full of Zoloft and Red Bull, sat him down in front of a camera and said, have at it, buddy. No, call Obama a Muslim and a socialist. That'll really get him going. Go, go. So did anybody else watch the State of the Union address for about 5 minutes and then switch back to a rerun of Scrubs? Just me. I think the only person who gave less of a shit than me was Joe Biden, and he was like there. He's in the back like high-fiving people, shooting the guns, reading the Hustlers. I'm helping, right, Obama? Yeah, go back, yeah. Sure, Joe. I think Sarah's got some crayons for you. I don't know. I try to pay attention. Like, I know they just repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell. And yeah, that's fine. I'm a little disappointed. Not that they repealed it. I mean, shoot a gun, suck a dick. You're just willing to do two things that I'm not gonna do. But I just think that if you repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell without like a big Broadway musical number, you're really just wasting everyone's time. You know? Just buy some his and his towels and leave the shitty parades to the Puerto Ricans and the Irish and we'll call it a day. This country's obsessed with gay people though. We have TV shows and who's gay, who's not gay. And I think the only thing that really rivals our obsession with homosexuals is our obsession with sports. And if you combine those, some redneck's head's going to explode. Goddamn faggots in the UFC. All right, bad example, UFC is already kind of gay. Unless anybody out there does that. Not gay at all. Awesome, don't choke me. I actually love UFC, that's so much bullshit. One of my favorite things about UFC is the nicknames that they give themselves. You know, there's Randy the Natural Couture and Anderson the Spider Silva. My buddy and I were sitting around deciding what we would be called. He decided he'd be the philanthropist because he would donate a fist to your face. And I would be the crop duster because I would just rip ass out of sheer terror the entire time. My biggest defensive maneuvers would be to run away screaming and tickle him. I'd be the first guy to ever lose a UFC fight because he accused his opponent of rape. Man-on-man rape. Which is actually my biggest deterrent for committing any kind of felony. It's not in any inherent sense of right and wrong, it's prison rape. Because on the outside real world, like we're in right now, average to not retarded looking. In prison, gorgeous. My Friday nights are not that busy. There I'd have a full dance card, you know. I'm just saying, I'd fuck me, because in prison I'd fuck me, because I'd call you the next day and I probably would cuddle afterwards. Where was I going with that? Oh, because I'm single, and it's not that bad it's an option. I'm keeping open right now. Being single sucks, because dating is horrible. Yes? No? Just me? All right. Especially at the beginning, because you're always trying to figure the other person out, you know, and I never know what to say or do, and I can never figure out what to do with my hands, so I always end up looking like a cerebral palsy patient. I'm like, this looks cool, right, guys? No? But then comes that fateful day where you share a bed with that other person and look deep into their eyes, and you think, oh my God, I have to fart. Oh, it's right here. I can feel it. Because God forbid you do that, she's never going to talk to you again. What are you thinking about? Don't say farting. Don't say farting. Not farting. I mean, you look beautiful. But you make it through the night incident-free. You waddle out to your car the next morning and damn near blow out the windows from the carnage that ensues. Which is why I'm thinking about letting one go on the first date. You know, just a little one, just to kind of set the tone. Be like, listen, this is gonna happen a lot. And to know me is to love me. But it's hard for girls too because you don't know what you're getting into. And they don't know how to judge me because I'm very pale and Irish. But I have huge feet, so they don't know what stereotype to put me under. Until it's too late and I'm like, surprise, bitch, neither. I am devastatingly average. And that's also my time. I'm Hudak.